All right, what's up, guys? So I finally figured it out. It was brought to my attention that yeah, just a robot. So in a way, he had a reason on why he had spreaded hate to my name for 4 years straight. And yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, you know what? If that is the actual legitimate reason, you're sensitive and you don't need to be on the internet. If you're so for those that don't know, all right, to just kind of give you guys a little bit of a recap backstory before I get into, the new information that was brought to my attention. So back in 2016, me and Just a Robot, we got into it, but there was the moment where me and him had met, and then there was the moment where the hate with me really had got like active and stuff. So, anyways, so yeah, the first time me and him had came across each other, he made this video on me where I was defending reactors. So pay attention to that detail, just pay attention to that. But he threw the first punch. I didn't know who when I did that defending reactors video. I didn't know who Just a Robot was. Somebody could have asked me who is Just a Robot, and then or showed me his profile picture and things. I probably been on like that looked like that could maybe I don't know be like a concept art of when they were creating the robots in movie I Robot. I'm like, other than that, but they're like, no, do you know the YouTuber Just a Robot? No, I don't. That would have been the conversation. I think when all that stuff had started, it was like in April of I think 2016. I think it was April 2016 when he did that first video on me. Whenever that video was uploaded, but no. So but yeah, he was covering this video where I was defending reactors, and it's funny because it wasn't even like the video was a big video, the defending reactors video. Like I had checked the views prior before recording, and yeah, the video only has like 2,000, the exact number 2,340 views. And this video was uploaded almost 10 years ago, like 3 months from now on December 11th. This video will be officially 10 years old. So yeah, the video wasn't a popular video and stuff, but Just a Robot, he felt the need to cover that video. All right, so pay attention, hold that detail real quick. So anyways, we get into it. We make videos on each other back and forth, and then after that there was no other videos made on each other, from both parties. He didn't make no videos on me, I didn't make no videos on him. But so yeah, so the summer passes, all that, like yeah, summer, fall, now we're in winter, now we're in December of 2013. I'm getting into it with a YouTuber that he was also going to make a video on, but I'm getting into it with this YouTuber. He notices, he for some reason gets into my comment section, starts insulting me, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, why are you here? Like, what reason? The funny thing is, so he talks about this night in one of his videos. He just didn't mention the part where he was insulting my channel and stuff, and then where I was questioning him on like, why is he here and things. But so anyways, I'm questioning him and I'm like, why are you here? Like, what's the reason for you being here and stuff? And then that's when he finally got to it where he's all like, oh, I want to make a deal with you. You let me help you out with your argument skills. And then later on, he wanted me to, he didn't like outright say it, but I knew where he was getting at, where he wanted me to help him out, I guess, on whatever Minnesota Boy, that was the YouTuber that I was getting into it with. He wanted me to, I guess, like stand side by side with him and help him out on that video. And I'm like, that's not going to happen. Whatever beef and problems you got with Minnesota Boy, that's on you. You are a grown man. You do not need somebody else to help you out on whatever it is that you got going on and stuff. So I guess he wanted to display how people be helping him and things. And yeah, so after that, I did make a video talking on that on our interaction in the comment sections. I don't remember what the other two videos could have been about, but I guess if I so overall, that was the reason on why I was getting hate for all these years, was because I made 3 videos on him talking about that particular night. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, fam, do you, okay, so I guess my question to Just a Robot would be, so based off of that, are you going to make videos on each of the people that have made videos on you, whether it's 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos, people doing live streams, people doing TikToks? Are you going to make videos on them right now? But no, like, yeah, because my thing is this. I want you to keep that same energy. I want you to keep the same energy you had with me with these guys. But that's the thing, though. He realizes that these guys can do damage. At the time being, yeah, my fans, they're not a damage control environment. No, my fans are people that just sit down and watch my videos. So I don't know what part of that, I guess, like, is a problem, or what part of my videos are the problem. But the thing is this, though. Both that for the first time when we came across each other and the second time we came across each other, I did not throw the first punch. So what I'm trying to figure out is how is it that I'm the problem based off of his own actions? He comes to my videos, he comes to my comment sections, he's making videos on me. He talks about, and that's the one thing that him and his fans have always been big on, is that they're allowed to talk about me, they're allowed to make videos on me, and I ain't said nothing to them. Even when he made the last video on me, the Where is TMossBoss right now video, I didn't make no videos on him. Yeah, if people ask me about the hate, or if they ask me about a video, I would do a video where I'm just retelling the story. But other than that, I'm like, fam, it wasn't like I was starting problems or starting drama or any of that. So I'm like, what I'm trying to piece together is, how is it that I did something wrong? But my thing is this though. So it's okay for you to make a video on me, just talking on that, the very first interaction that we had on each other. How did that all start? You made a video on me, so I make a video on you, whether it's one video, two videos, three videos, it's a problem. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, what did I say in those videos where it was a problem? What did I say in those videos where I guess it offended you so much, where it's like, but the funny thing is, you could be as offensive as you want to be in the comments. You could be as offensive as you want to be in videos. You could be as offensive as you want to be behind closed doors, but as soon as it's somebody being offensive to you, it's a problem. That's what I'm trying to piece together. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, overall though, a part of me somewhat believes it, where it's like he got offended at me making videos. But at the same time, I think it's a little bit more to the story. I don't think it's because, oh, you made 3 videos on me. Well, what did I say in these 3 videos where it had you so upset? It had you so shaken up to where it's like, no, I gotta get my fans to be hateful on this guy's channel. Because I knew that these guys was talking about me behind closed doors. Because no, somebody had told me that on Discord. They had, so like how Discord, they have like the servers where it's like there's that main server, but then there's like them side servers where it's like people will post like pictures of their, pets or something, or selfies, or there's the general chat where they had one from me. So I'm like, that's how I knew that they were just behind closed doors talking about my back. But I'm still trying to like, it's still like that question is just running through my mind. It's like, why is it okay for you guys to talk about me, but it's a problem when I do it? It's a problem when I make a video. And the thing is this, what I personally believe is that I said something about, I guess, like he didn't like the fact that I was telling the truth about him, more so about who he is as a person, and I think that is the one thing, just from watching the videos that he's made on me, and he talks on that night where I had said that he's pretty much a person that'll stab somebody in the back. I don't think he liked that, but at the end of the day, did I not speak that into existence? What has he done throughout the years to his friends? Or even just if we're going to use somebody as an example, what did he do to Harley TBS? Harley TBS criticized his thumbnail, and how did that situation end up? It ended up with him going onto Twitter publicly. The funny thing is, it's like he never has a problem, or his dyslexia doesn't kick in when he wants to actually say something or get some off of his, or more so when something offends him. But no, so Harley TBS criticized his thumbnail, and so Just a Robot, and I guess like Harley TBS at some point in time said that we're friends. So Just the Robot responded with saying we were never friends, and I can't remember exactly word for word what he said, but he overall said that him and Harley ain't friends. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, all because he criticized your thumbnail? That is that's some next level backstabbing right there. But overall though, there was that. What else did I talk about? Oh, so he wanted to use me to to help him make a video on Minnesota, because I guarantee and I promise you, he's like, oh, okay, I don't think TMossBoss, he doesn't seem like he comes off of the autism scale, or he has dyslexia or something. So yeah, he can write this script out for me and do this, do that, or have like a part in the video and things. But either way, I would have had that part in the video. So it's like he thought by oh yeah, making this deal, I give him advice, he helps me out. And it's like, okay, well, how has a lot of your friendships started on the internet? By it's like, because my thing is this, when you look at his editor, Joshua, how did that whole friendship come out? I'm pretty sure it wasn't no mutual, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he had to have been a fan at some point in time, but you're like, okay, if you want to be featured in my videos, you want to have a part and all this other stuff, you gotta edit my videos. You gotta, say these these things about TMossBoss. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's never a time. I don't think there has ever been a time where Just a Robot, and I've said this before, I don't think there's ever been a time where he's made a genuine friendship. That's why you see right now with the stuff that he's going through, the only people that are still following him are his fans, which are blind to blind and deaf to what everybody is saying about him. But they still want to show support towards Minnesota boy, Just a Robot. I don't know why his name just randomly came into my head and things, but anyways, but yeah, it's like I think what his fans are thinking, they're like, I don't care, I want to, I guess, pretty much make it by any means necessary. So yeah, if I show my support towards Just a Robot by being in TMossBoss's comment sections, by hating on him for years, by harassing him, stalking him, threatening his life, doing all these other different crazy things. Yeah, Just a Robot might have not asked me to do that, but overall though, I know that it's going to put me in Just a Robot's good graces. So that's why I'm like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like I read Just a Robot, like not so much as him as a character, but just overall him as a person. I read that a long time ago. And it's funny how everything that I said, from videos to tweets to just whatever, like I'm trying to think, like I don't think I've done no live streams or anything. I should have did like some like live stream reactions to some of the videos I reacted to of his. But overall, a lot of the stuff that I have said about Just a Robot, I'm not trying to say I'm a prophet or I'm this or I'm that, I'm a king, I'm a god, any of that stuff. But overall though, I do feel like, just based off of my interactions with people that I have met IRL, and then seeing how they've grown up, seeing how they've made it through, throughout life and things. I've seen people, that like that Just a Robot, how he acts. I've seen people like that IRL. And I'm like, there ain't that much of a difference with them. So the stuff that I've said about those people IRL, the stuff that then came to existence, same situation with Just a Robot. So that's why I'm like, the thing is this, you can claim that it's because, oh, you made 3 videos on me and that's why I made my videos on you. It was never that. It's what I've been saying all of these years. Just a Robot and his fans are some haters. The thing is this, they don't like when others are more successful than them. That's why you'll see where his fans, they'll go above and beyond. Well, I guess not so much now, but yeah, because his fans, the funny thing is, you'll see where his fans, they'll have this energy with me. You'll see where Just a Robot, they'll have this, he'll have this energy with me, but they will never have that energy with somebody that can actually do some damage to their channel. Me, I just feel like I'm one of those individuals where it's like it's funny because I was kind of talking about this in K-Hug stream, where it's like, there's I guess next month we're calling it Jartober, and and I said that in her stream where I was like, oh, I gotta be the host of Jartober and stuff. But that's the thing, that's how I look at myself. I look at myself as the host. You got it where, it's funny because this picture that I got, it was from Tom Dark's video. You ain't gonna see him do no video on no Tom Dark. You ain't gonna see him do no videos on the Op Block. You ain't gonna see him do no videos on Chud Logic. You ain't gonna see him do if anything, he might do a video on that Kumo guy. But other than that, I'm trying to think of somebody like, yeah, let's just look up some of the names. Let's just look up some of the people that have talked on Just a Robot. So hold on for a second. They posted it. It was like this. That Ed Gein, because they Netflix, they coming out with a series about that guy, and I'm like, yeah, I want to check that out. But anyways, June the King, he ain't gonna do no videos on him. Megon, I think that's that person's name, he ain't gonna do no videos on them. Let's see who else. There's like, yeah, Ace, I think I did say Ace Space. I did say Tom Dark. There's this person named Philan Amisto. He ain't gonna do no video on them. He ain't gonna do no video on Diesel Patches. I did say Chud Logic. Let's see some other people. Kristen Ark. He definitely ain't gonna do no video on no Kristen Ark. Who else? Internet Adjacent. He ain't gonna do no videos on them. Let's see who else. Let's see. Probably because yeah, with this call that came out by Bo Blacks, probably ain't gonna do no video on them. Who else? Yeah, there's a lot of people where he's Just a Robot, he's not going to do no videos on them, because he knows at the end of the day that it's his fans ain't going to be able to go at it with another fan base. That's why how all of the hate between me and him, like through the drama and stuff, how it all died off. So back in 2020, I started reacting to a lot of people in the Rainbow Six Siege community, like McNasty, Blarg, the Dew, Soup, what else? Grizzy, who else? Jordy. Like there was a lot of different people. I think it was like a one person named Barley or something like that. But anyways, there was a lot of people that I was reacting to. They had a much more bigger fan base than just a robot. And just even that Rainbow Six Siege community, it was a lot bigger than it's pretty much like trying to compare Jupiter to Earth, you know. So it was a much more bigger community. I got myself involved in that community. Just the robot and his fans backed off. I wish I would have did that a long time ago. If I knew that all I had to do was just get myself involved in the community, then I'm like, yeah, I did that a long time ago. You know, at least it probably wouldn't have dragged out as long as it did. At least I would have been able to save my channel from the nonstop harassment and stuff. But yeah, overall though, just the robot. The thing is this: he might play this game where he's dumb. He act like he don't know nothing, but at the end of the day, he knows what he's doing. He picks and chooses who he's gonna go at it with because he knows that I have a much more bigger fan base than them. So that's why you see that like currently right now, all the different stuff that he's going through, that he ain't trying to, he's all like, oh, I'm gonna quit drama and stuff because I realized that it was bad. No, because he sees how big these fan bases are that is talking about him. So he's like, and I'm pretty sure there ain't no way of checking. Well, you just see by like how he's losing subscribers, and then you see his comment sections and stuff that yeah, it's like bro, it's like you know what you're doing. And I guarantee and I promise you, if he still would have had the same fan base, like let's just say, and I've used this example before, but let's just say that Cinnabare video, that video was actually successful on his channel. He does that Cinnabare video, and then let's say there was like one person in the comment sections that was like, oh, this was a bad video. Like, how could you defend Cinnabare? Like, why would you do something like that? If his fans, like, let's just say him and his fans had like, well, yeah, they would have teamed up on that person, and they had been all like, oh, and then it would have been another video of whoever that person is in the comment sections. They don't understand just the robot and his defense views and stuff. It's like, yeah, your defense views suck. I'm like, I find it funny though, even just talking on that, where it's like, you got on me for defending reactors, and then that's what ended your career, is by you doing a defense video. It's funny, and the thing is this: I still stand on business with reaction videos, because it's like, yeah, I'd still do them till this day. Do you think you would be able to still stand on business with Cinnabare? Well, no, he actually would. Yeah, he has, but it's like, and that's why I'm like, how people are reacting, fam, I don't know. Maybe you should take it into consideration that you're not fit to be a content creator. You're sensitive, and then your viewpoint on stuff, it's a horrible viewpoint. So that's why I'm like, yeah, bruh. It can be about the whole like, oh, I made 3 videos on him, but it's like, nah, bro, you just a hater. You don't like when people say something like, I guess, like smarter than whatever it is that you're saying, because yeah, at the end of the day, what did I say in those 3 videos? I'm like, I don't need your help. I'm like, this is all because you didn't like the idea, or yeah, you're a hater and you didn't like the idea that I defended people that do reaction videos. If you don't like my videos, don't watch them. That's the main stuff that he always talked on in every video that he's made about me and stuff. So that's why I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah, calling him, well, he didn't really acknowledge. Did he acknowledge when I did that? Because I did do a series on him where I was calling him out to be racist, and I remember I did post the screenshots of where it was like his fans were leaving comments, but yeah, it's like, he didn't acknowledge that. He didn't acknowledge stuff that he was like, yeah, I ain't got no argument for that. But it's like, that's the thing though, he didn't come out and apologize, and he had the opportunity to do so. That's the crazy thing about it. He had the opportunity to do so, and I felt like that the narrative, like with all this like Cinnabare crap, I still wouldn't have supported him. I still wouldn't have been like, yeah, let's say if he would have apologized and we would have been on like somewhat good terms or something, or we just put everything behind us. I think that if let's just say like that had happened, but this Cinnabare stuff, it still happened, I probably would have did a video where I'd been all like, yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, still saying the same thing, but it's like, I don't think I would have been as insulting and pretty much giving them a taste of his own medicine, you know. But I definitely would have been on like, yeah, that's one of the dumbest videos that you can possibly upload to your channel. I don't even know why you would do some stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, but I don't think but yeah, it's like if that would have went there. But yeah, like I say, he did have the opportunity to apologize. He didn't because of his dyslexia. He didn't take his dyslexia medication. It's like, yeah, bro, the thing is this, you could have recorded a video, you could have made like a tweet or whatever. You could have, it's like, my thing is this, because there is text to speech and all that stuff. So it's like, yeah, bro, your dyslexia ain't gonna stop you from being overall just a better person and stuff. No, it's like just a robot. He knows what kind of person he is, and he don't want to change. If he wanted to change, he would have changed a long time ago. He would have changed after he was getting called out for causing somebody to off themselves. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, he would have changed right then and there. Even if it is a rumor, still, you would have changed. He didn't. He still continued on, and that's why he's going through the stuff that he's going through today. You know, him and his lazy eyes. So, anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.